Fuzzy, bringing you a Tiberian Dawn Remastered game. This is a 1 versus 1, as you can see, between DK and a guy called gheegeneral. I'm not sure if that's an alternate account of the gheegeneral who was kind of towards the top in the ladders as well. I'm not too sure. Maybe someone can confirm for me. But yeah, so let's just jump into it. So we've got DK down in the bottom left hand corner. I believe he's playing as Nod, and then General on the top right playing as GDI, as far as we'll have to double check. DK's moving his conyard around a little bit, moving it a bit further to the right, I assume to make it easier to spider across, or, base crawl. If you don't know what I'm talking about, base crawling is when you place down a structure you get the extra build radius. Base crawling is essentially making a long line of structures to increase the build radius so you can get to your next kind of spot, or base crawl to your opponent's base even. Let's see what General's doing. General's gone down a bit further. That means he'll be able to crawl to this patch. Quite interested by this map. It is quite large. I think it must be a multiple person. I mean, this is a massive area here, which is quite interesting. But lots of cliffs everywhere, so there's going to be plenty of choke points. Also, plenty of opportunity for the pathing to screw around with. So, have to see how that goes. So you can see it's standard kind of builds at the moment. Double refinery for General, and DK's only got the one refinery. I assume he might be going airstrip. As you know, as you can expect, plenty of scouts going over the place. DK going for flamethrowers. I'm quite surprised he let that one go by. I think it might get caught off. He seems to be kind of blocking all of the routes into his base. Anti-scouts just supporting as actual scouts. Self-assured, mutually assured destruction there. And yeah, there's plenty of kind of scouts everywhere. How many routes is there? Seems to be quite a few routes. I hope that flamethrower is going to take him out easily. So this is the General's got his airstrip up at the moment. Oh no, it's a Nod mirror. I'm incorrect. So you're going to see lots of buggies, lots of bikes. Second refinery up for DK. He's as you can see, I'm not sure. I'm hoping the build radius does stretch over there, because that's going to be a serious flaw if it doesn't. Buggy, you've got a bike going straight across, which DK's going to have seen. Unfortunately missed. I assume this is for the scout. Yeah, you can't see anything. Well, they can't see anything of each other yet, so he's going to go for the scouting. I see, there we go, yeah, that's good. Well, it's actually blocking that as well, so we can't actually get into his base. I do like the fact that the sandbags do bring out build radius, but now that bike's got caught. He's going to try and run. He does get through, so he does get the scout off. He's building up a few buggies here. What's he got? He's got triple refinery now. And of course the problem is, because of this, again, it looked like it could have been somewhat fair, but again, the maps are pretty imbalanced. DK's got a harder effort. I mean, he flat out can't expand this way. Like, he's got to spam silos all the way along here. And then, of course, to get to his next patch of Tiberium, he does have an easier time, theoretically. We've got our first kind of scrap going off there. Lots of buggies. Literally just wiping each other out. And you can see all of the units diving across the map as well to, reinforce. DK opting against it there and deciding to pull back, maybe to get a bit more numbers together. He's got his he's built a silo there for the build radius and done sandbags, and thankfully enough, you do get build radius off of sandbags, so that's always good. So you'll be seeing a refinery pop up very soon. Have we got double airstrips yet? No double airstrips. They're more focused on their economy, and as I said, there's a second airstrip. So he has got, if you're new to the game and you don't understand why they've got two airstrips, if you have multiple buildings of the same production structure, it makes the units build faster. I don't know if there's a cap on it at all, but I know that most people tend to go double airstrip or double war factory. It's an especially advantage with Nod, because the units don't instantly pop out of the war factory. They're just kind of sitting there looking at each other. But yeah, because the units don't instantly pop out like the war factory for GDI, it also means that two units can finish at the same time. It's still going to be a bit of a delay. It's going into light tanks now. That's DK transitioned. I feel like DK is somewhat on the back foot. Has he sold his conyard? Yeah, it looks like General's sold off his construction yard now. Which is where, yeah, it's got the engineer. I mean, I don't like the fact that he's thrown that engineer right in the front, because now DK is going to see that and know he's going to all in. So at this point, I mean, his economy is pretty good. He's got his double refinery, he's got 4 harvesters. He's pulling back so you can see the tanks. He's going to try and gather up. I'm not too sure what his game plan is. He's got plenty of cash, so hopefully he will be able to hold it off. Triple refinery there. And there's a nice narrow spot. As you can see, all the pathing's kind of messing around a little bit. These units have been sent around here. I'm not sure. I assume they've been told to do that. DK kind of needs to get some units together. He's getting light tanks for his own now. A few bikes kind of going to the front there. Then the main force goes through the front door. DK needs to come up with something. He's starting to get tanks, but he hasn't got one airstrip, so it's going to be a very difficult hold for him. Might be building turret. Oh, there, so I say that. Turrets, there we go. So they will deal quite a bit of damage, but they are getting focused down quite quickly. I assume the first thing that General wants to take out will be the Conyard. Yeah, there we go. Focusing on it now. DK puts down the turret and sells it off for the extra cash to continue. I know he's gathering all his units now. I feel like DK is going to hold this off. And as you can see by the economy, General's got nothing left. DK's got very secure economy at the moment. I mean, he's got 4 light tanks, and DK's got enough money to keep spamming out the light tanks of his own. Here comes another one. He has got a hand nod, so I'm not sure if rockets really be worth the money, really. He's trying to... I don't know if I like him focusing the power plant. He's wasting his shots while his units get whittled down. See, he only shot it for a brief moment there, but that would have been an extra tank dead. I mean, yeah, he's just now lost everything. He's now just spamming out bikes. He's got no Conyard. I mean, this is... he sold his... DK sold his Conyard as well, so... But the thing is, his economy looks very comfy at the moment. How many harvesters has General got? He's got 1, 2, 3 harvesters against DK's 4. And DK's got easy access to his money here. And saying that, he is going for a refinery now. He's going to take out one. And luckily the harvester, finished being deployed at it. Ooh, this is very messy. It all depends like how costly DK can make that attack. He's taken out a couple bikes, but now he's got tanks coming across the map. Yeah, he's transitioned to tanks himself now. That refinery kill was actually huge because it means the harvesters, even though it's only a short distance, it does take them even longer to get back. That harvester's just not moving. It seems to be trying to keep it safe. I'm just going to transition this video, part of the video in. So as I was recording that commentary, which I was quite happy with how it was going, my game decided to crash. So I'm going to just finish off the replay because I was quite enjoying watching this one. So I've just started the replay back up again, and now I'm at about, so you can see it, put it at about 7 minutes 45. So I might see a bit of the same, but we're going to just finish off this replay. So let's just play. So yeah, as you can see, about where we were, got a few bikes kind of scuttling around. They do get pushed away. General is kind of getting quite a few light tanks together, and he's kind of gathering himself now. So I'm just kind of looking at the situation because he's got a bit of Tiberium here, a bit of Tiberium here, but then after that he's going to have to really kind of long distance harvest. Whereas for DK it's a similar situation. It's a fairly sizable field, but I think that between this field and this field here, I think DK in general, with DK's field here, they're about the same. The armor's mentioned, these bikes probably need to get out of dodge. With General sending his tanks down the side. A few buggies going there, but DK's economy is just decimated. He's not got enough refineries. If that refinery had stood, he might have been had a much better chance. I don't know if he's better hold off these light tanks. This is going to be it's going to be very close. Got a bike because it's already ready forward. I don't think DK's going to hold this, which is a bit of a shame for him. Going straight for the handed nod, and after that he's got an airstrip. Yeah, that is definitely a nice trick that I like, because in previous Command & Conquers, when you sell a structure, you only get a percentage of the money. So, for example, if you sell it at 100% health, you get the full amount of money that you get. So I can't remember how much everything is specifically. But if you sell it, you get the full payment back. So Conyards in this, you sell it at full health, you get 2.5 grand. Yeah, 2.5 grand. Whereas in previous games, if it takes any damage, you sell it and you get a percentage of the health in your money. So for example, if it's on half health, you only get half the money. So you know, you'd only get 12.50 for the Conyard. Whereas in this, no matter what the health of the building's on, you sell it and you get a full payment back. So that's always nice. You see people sell structures when they're about to die. I mean, given everything, these buggies have managed to do a lot of damage, and there's only one tank left. So I'm curious to see. This harvester's going for a bit of a drive. I don't know where they're going, but they, unless he's using. Why are you harvesting all the way? I think DK's just spotted what it's doing and told it to send back, go back. Bit suicidal, but okay, cool. Whatever rocks your boat. So quite a few buggies together now. How's DK? DK's got a tank out. He's got a few buggies on. They're very damaged. And his harvesters, I mean, that harvester going all over there is really annoying because he really needs his harvesters to be coming back as soon as they can. Like as soon as they've got a decent, like they're full, they need to come back. Going all the way up here is just going to waste loads of his time. So it's really kind of anyone's game at the moment. I mean, General's got a decent amount of buggies together. He could really sell a few of these. Like he could get rid of these to refineries. Really. I don't think he really needs them. Because I suppose there's a small patch up there you could go with because it's got the regrow with it. But I feel like he doesn't need both those refineries here. Saying that, his harvesters, and of course the harvesters are harvesting there, and it's going all the way back up there, and that one's just come out, so. Ooh, the game just ended, so I assume, my assumption is that DK sees his economy, he sees the units he's got here, and that one must move closer. See, this is one thing I don't like, the replays at the end will just end abruptly. So I wish when people left it destroyed all your buildings and signified who, like signalled quite obviously who won. So we've got the buggies moving in closer.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, DK must see that. I mean, he's got 3 bikes, a tank and 3 buggies against all those buggies, and we just saw DK's buggies absolutely wipe General's army out, so yeah, so that's a good game by General. It looked a bit touch and go at times, but I'm really happy with that result. That was really good.